Avengers Endgame isn't the only 2019 film with the power to change the MCU. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 ways Captain Marvel could change the MCU. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at how the penultimate chapter in the MCU's third phase could drastically alter the future of this cinematic universe. If you're not caught up on other MCU movies, consider this your spoiler alert. Number 10, the Skrulls.
I'm gonna need clarification on this space invasion.
Skrulls are infiltrating your planet. They're shapeshifters.
Captain Marvel introduces a shape-shifting alien race known as the Skrulls to the big screen. Whether it's an old woman on a train or a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, virtually anyone could be a Skrull in disguise, allowing them to infiltrate Earth unnoticed. Since Captain Marvel takes place in 1995 and Skrulls haven't played a significant role in the MCU up until now, it's safe to assume that Carol Danvers will put a stop to their initial invasion. Seeing how the Skrulls can alter their appearances though, it's also possible that they've been living in plain sight for decades, plotting their next move. The MCU is bound to face another war later down the line, and we wouldn't be surprised if the Skrulls are involved in a major way.
Prove you're not a Skrull.
That's a photon blast.
And?
A Skrull cannot do that.
I'm just supposed to take your word for that.
Number 9, the Kree.
We are Kree. Strong, united.
Speaking of war, the film features a conflict between the Skrulls and another alien race called the Kree, drawing inspiration from the 1971 comic arc by Roy Thomas. The Kree were previously seen in Guardians of the Galaxy, with Lee Pace as Ronan the Accuser and Jimon Hounsou as Korath the Pursuer, both of whom return in this film.
You will never rule Xander. No.
I will cure it!
Where those two acted as antagonists, however, Captain Marvel will show a more noble side of the Kree Empire, with Carol Danvers and several other members of Star Force taking center stage. It's been reported that the MCU is going to get a lot more cosmic going into Phase 4, and the Kree-Skrull War should provide an essential stepping stone in expanding the cinematic universe.
And you're a Kree, a race of noble warriors?
Heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Number 8, binary powers.
I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
Talking to Entertainment Weekly, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confirmed that Captain Marvel would be the MCU's most powerful hero yet. This human/Kree hybrid has no shortage of marvelous abilities up her sleeve, from flight to stamina to super strength. In the comics, Carol unlocks her full potential as binary, giving her the ability to channel the energy of a white hole. Through her binary powers, Carol is able to control the electromagnetic spectrum, heat, and gravity. She can also blast through outer space at light speed with no oxygen tank required. Based on what we've seen in the trailers, Carol will eventually tap into some of these abilities, giving her an advantage in the Kree-Skrull War and perhaps even greater battles waiting on the horizon. Number 7, the Quantum Realm.
Hank, quit screwing around. You told me yourself not to screw around. Hank! Hope? Janet! Guys.
Ant-Man and the Wasp left us on a cliffhanger with Scott Lang being trapped in the Quantum Realm. As seen in the Avengers Endgame trailer, it's only a matter of time before Scott escapes and seeks out Captain America.
I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Of course, it's still unclear how exactly Scott makes it back to our dimension, and we're willing to wager that he gets some help from Captain Marvel. One theory suggests that Carol has been trapped inside the Quantum Realm since the 90s and crosses paths with Scott. Even if that's not the case, the Quantum Realm will reportedly appear in Captain Marvel, meaning it could be linked to her abilities. Carol's connection to this alternate dimension could also hold the key to reversing Thanos' game-changing snap.
You should have gone for the head.
Number 6, Mutants Meet the MCU.
What is this place?
This might be wishful thinking, but with Disney's acquisition of 21st Century Fox expected to go through in 2019, the Russo brothers are confident that the X-Men and even Deadpool will join the MCU. Granted, Marvel hasn't given us much insight into when or how the X-Men's expansive roster of characters will enter the equation, but Carol Danvers could very well be the key. Captain Marvel has frequently crossed over with the X-Men in the comics. She shares an especially significant relationship with the mutant Rogue, who absorbs her powers and memories, which are later restored thanks to Professor X. We might not see any mutants in Captain Marvel per se, but Carol's presence could pave the way for the X-Men to finally team up with the Avengers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't.
Number 5, an alternative to the Avengers.
I've never seen anything like her.
You think you can find others?
She's just the beginning.
Although Captain Marvel will be integral to the plot of Avengers Endgame, she won't necessarily stay on board as a full-time member. Judging from her rocky relationship with the Avengers in the comics, Carol may be inclined to start an entirely new superhero team. In addition to the Avengers, X-Men, and Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain Marvel has been affiliated with several other groups over the years, including A-Force, Alpha Flight, the Starjammer, and the Infinity Watch. Since it's only a matter of time until another big bad arrives in the MCU, Earth could really use another line of defense with Carol at its helm.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
Number 4, a new leader.
When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Tony Stark and Steve Rogers are just a couple of names who might not make it out alive in Avengers Endgame. Even if they survive the ordeal, it's been hinted that Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., and several other actors could exit the franchise once their contracts expire. In any case, Captain America and Iron Man's roles will likely be reduced going forward, making room for Carol Danvers to become the MCU's new head honcho. According to Kevin Feige, Captain Marvel will be at the forefront of the MCU going forward. Whether she takes over the Avengers or forms another team, expect Captain Marvel to lead the charge throughout Phase 4 and beyond.
We found you with no memory. We made you one of us, so you could live longer, stronger, superior.
Number 3, Thanos meets his match.
Let him have his fun.
Even before wiping out half of all life in the universe, Thanos managed to defeat Thor, the Hulk, Doctor Strange, and every other hero that tried to stop him. There's a reason why Nick Fury alerted Captain Marvel as he disintegrated into ashes, however.
Oh no. Mother.
While Thanos is more powerful than ever with his Infinity Gauntlet completed, Carol's binary abilities could give her the upper hand in a showdown. Even if Carol isn't the one who delivers the final blow, the remaining Avengers need all the help they can get, and won't stand a chance against Thanos without Captain Marvel at their side. With the universe in total disarray, she's the beacon of hope humanity needs. Number 2, time travel. If the Avengers can't defeat Thanos in battle, time travel may be their best bet. Getting their hands on the Time Stone would prove easier said than done, but Captain Marvel might offer an alternate route. Speaking with Entertainment Tonight, Samuel L. Jackson mentioned that Captain Marvel is, quote, one of the few people in the Marvel Universe that can time travel, end quote. While it's possible that Jackson either misspoke or was trying to throw us off track, he just might have given away a huge plot point for both Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame. This theory is only supported when you consider Carol's potential link to the quantum realm where time and space are irrelevant, leaving the door open to travel back before all hell broke loose. Number 1, more female superheroes.
We have no idea what threats are out there.
The MCU has given us some truly empowering heroines, but almost all of them have been supporting players in ensemble pieces. While the Wasp shared top billing with Ant-Man, Captain Marvel marks the MCU's first female-led film. Discussing Marvel's future, Kevin Feige stated, quote, "I'm anxious for the time where it's not a novelty that there is a female-led superhero movie, but it is a norm," end quote. Hopefully that means Captain Marvel will make leeway for even more heroines to take center stage. There are several established female characters we'd love to see get a solo movie, with a Black Widow film in the works and more on the horizon. Whatever awaits, Captain Marvel will always be the one who broke the glass ceiling.
I'm not what you think I am.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.